Off-roading with the Rust Belt boys. Right here on this hot summer day, we have this Brittany blue 1977 Ford Bronco here. That Bruce over there with the hair is just like really buffing out here, really getting a sweat here on this 85-degree day here. Yep, look at that, man. You're really going sweating it out. But look at what Bruce is doing here. This quality paint job here, all RM Diamond paint here from United Sales. And Bruce here using the hand here to get the final details here on this quality paint job. We're also doing some repair work on the 79 full-size Bronco over there that was bought at a famous auction, and we're doing some repair work on it since it was bought at a famous auction. But anyhow, a lot of stuff didn't work on that, and it's being gone over by us here at Rust Belt Off-Road. Okay, so Bruce, tell them what you're doing here.
Sometimes in the process of buffing the vehicle with compound and buffer, you end up with a little bit of hazing where it just needs a little more buffing, and right around in the hard to get areas where you don't want to bend. Sometimes you just have to.
Right, because you don't want to buff through the clear coat. Then you have a freaking mess on your hands. That's right. But look at this finish. Check it out here at Rust Belt Off-Road. Now we're gonna go check out here how to mix some paint in the mix room, and we'll go from there. Now here at the Rust Belt Off-Road mix room here, I'm gonna mix some paint here. This is the Mix Rack RM Diamond base coat made by BASF. It's always important that you stir this base coat every day. It's a polyester base. I'm gonna turn it on here. We're gonna let it run here for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna mix some paint here, and I'll show you how that's done here at Rust Belt Off-Road. All Diamond paint polyester base coat has reducer you add first. So we're gonna put in this formula 9.3 grams of UR50, and we're just gonna go on a scale here. And if you look, I got a perfect pour there. Somebody's genius over here. So now I'm gonna do a recalc on that. I'm gonna add BC 101, which is the pitch control for the color. Look at that, another perfect pour. Okay, so now we're gonna add the BC 185, which is a silver. 185. We're gonna add 81 grams of this. Yeah, look at that, pretty close. All right, so we're good there. We got the formula done. Right now, we're using the shaking machine here for the painter. It's being shaken. We'll let it shake for a few seconds, and then we'll pull it off. We'll check the color, and you'll see it is Ohio State silver here shortly. Ready to go. Ohio State silver. Pretty cool. Now here we are at the Rust Belt Off-Road Buckeye Bronco build here. As you can see, we just made some paint here for this because we're going to paint the magnets for the power steps. We're gonna make them body color so you don't really see them here in this build. Now Rick here has been painstakingly wiring this up here. This is a really monster wiring job here.
Yes, but actually we were making pretty good headway on her.
So we have good headway on that. But Rick's here having fun. He's pulling his hair out, going balder and balder.
Yes.
But this is a challenge. The wheelwood brakes have been bled all around.
Yep.
The steering column will go back in here shortly. And
we're gonna put that together tomorrow.
Really, really cool here when this runs. It does run and drive though, or actually it does run right now too. Yeah. But anyhow, it's gonna be a badass truck when it's done here. Fully sound deadened. Just can't say enough about all the options. It's a high-end build here. A very high-end, six-figure build, probably close to 300,000 on this build, and no expense spared at Rust Belt Off-Road on this build. Now we're adding another channel for it, so you can put, if you want to put subwoofers back there, whatever you can do in. Okay.
Because they're getting ready to finish up our interior, and that's going to close all that access off. So we need to pre-run these wires and have them capped and marked for the customer, or for an audio shop if he takes it too. So
they're already wired, so they continue on if they want a more powerful sound system. All right, here we are at the Ohio State Buckeye Coyote built Bronco here. Right now, this is the engine compartment that's getting cleaned up here. It all runs. Rick's got it pretty straight up here. There's a little wiring left to do up here, and plus fit the engine cover that goes on top of the engine cover. A quality piece of plastic that you gotta cut and modify. But This, you want to tell them what you're doing there, Rick, what the next step is on this classic build?
Yeah, the next under here is shortening this big long harness that Ford's nice enough to give you in case your motor ends up really far from the firewall, I guess, I don't know. And just neaten up a few little things and let her run and get good temperature in her.
Right, and you can see here, there's a lot of work gone into this classic truck here at Rust Belt Off-Road. Behind me here is a 1974 Hugger Orange Bronco here. It's getting the final touches. The wiring is almost complete. And we had to put the headlights on here for posterity here for the show today. But for all your classic car needs, your classic off-road needs, your new builds, you have Rust Belt Off-Road. I call it 330-533-4757. We do have openings for body shop and paint work at Rust Belt Off-Road.